When you are choosing the next step in your career, it is important for you to know that we at Grant Thornton are different from our competitors.
I really appreciate that personal touch from Grant Thornton where I didn't have that with the other firms. It wasn't just a matter of trying to offer you a position and forgetting about you after that. Having worked in a big firm before, I'm glad that someone actually cares about what you think and what you want to do.
Working with Grant Thornton as a student, you get the academic help, you get excellent job training, and then your options in terms of looking at other departments, other qualifications, growing into being a manager or part of the management team, and also looking at any international secondments. It's all there for you.
Because it is a global firm, most people would expect that you wouldn't get to know most of the people in your department, whereas it's sort of like a tight-knit group and everyone sort of knows each other, yet it's still a global firm and you still have the opportunity to work in some of the global offices, whereas you wouldn't have that sort of opportunity working in a smaller firm.
Being an international organisation, we have the added benefit of global development opportunities. We have the opportunities for our staff to do secondments over in Australia, America and indeed any other country around the world.
I love the hustle and bustle in the office. It's a very busy environment. It's challenging, it's vibrant. There's always something different to do every day.
When you start as a trainee, you're assigned a buddy and you are assigned a mentor. So they're your go-to person for any queries or questions that you may have.
One of the most important things in any company is the people you work with. And from day one, once I started, everyone was welcoming.
A career in Grant Thornton would provide someone with a challenge, first of all, the ability to develop in a professional capacity, the ability hopefully to have a bit of fun along the way. We want to do the right thing, we want to provide a really good service and we want to enjoy it while we go.
You get early responsibility in Grant Thornton. You're working on jobs by yourself and you're senior in jobs quite quickly, so it keeps the work interesting and challenging.
My personal skills have definitely come on leaps and bounds since I started in Grant Thornton. It's been a really hands-on experience. You're dealing with directors and financial controllers. Some are entrepreneurs, some have been in the financial sector for years.
It's fair to say that perhaps coming out of other organisations, you're somewhat pigeonholed. Coming out of Grant Thornton, you're going to have a spread of experience and that gives you choices where you might go.
GT is a very outspoken firm. It's a firm that don't shy away from delicate issues and that continue to have opinions on every business matter and stand by their opinions.
One of the reasons why graduates choose us is our dedication to education. The Academy is specifically designed to support graduates through their training contract, and we've seen the results of that in that we are consistently in the upper quartile in exam success. Another reason why graduates choose us is we are a global firm and we provide opportunities for our people to work all over the world. And I can see that increasing in the coming years. We're involved with both the Institute of Chartered Accountants and the Irish Taxation Institute. We actively encourage old staff to get involved post getting their qualification in lecturing, writing articles, doing presentations and seminars. And in the running of those institutes, it does tap you into what's actually happening in the industry and what's happening in the profession. And also gives you a chance to give something back.
Over the last number of years, we've had a huge focus on education and corporate social responsibility. We have committed 100,000 over the last 4 years to Dublin City University Access Programme. And the benefit of that is that 10 people have gone to college in DCU that wouldn't have otherwise done so. They graduated this summer and we've another 10 starting in September. And similarly, we've supported the Access Programme in Trinity College.
I personally was involved in the Trinity Access Programme. So basically we had to meet with the students in the programme and help them with CV and interview skills. There was also a social side to it where we went on treasure hunts and rock climbing with the students, and after the Trinity Access Programme ended, some of the students came in to work with Grant Thornton and we then got to help them on a day-to-day basis and on a more personal level.
During the year I took part in the NIFTY programme, which offers employees the opportunity to go out to secondary schools and help transition year students. So we went out 2 days during the year and offered students assistance with their business plans. We got excellent feedback from them, which made the programme worthwhile.
Over the course of the last decade, we've supported Sean Kelly and his cycling academy, and we've really seen the fruition of that support over the last 2 years. His academy has done very well. It's just won the Ross.
I like the fact that it's not just all work. There's a great social environment here in Grant Thornton. The Sports and Social Committee organise great events which not only give you a chance to bond with the people you're working with, but also from people from different departments, which is always great.
We play five-a-side football every Friday afternoon during lunch. Partners, directors, managers, everyone is involved, and it's great to meet them at something like that because the banter is good. This can lead back into the office on a Friday evening when you're relaying what happened in the match.
So we have really good gym facilities which we recently opened, and really good changing facilities. So we see a lot of people jogging into work and cycling into work. And we've also established the Grant Thornton Wheelers, which is a cycling club which ties in with our ethos of a healthy mind, a healthy body means a healthy spirit.
Sports and social activities that take place throughout the year. We've a quiz night, we've a night at the races where Grant Thornton actually is a firm sponsor at one of the races in the Limerick Race meeting in the Summer Festival, and that always turns out to be a great night. One of the events we have, which is a national event, is the Communications Day.
The Newbridge offices, the Limerick office and the Galway office, we came up to Dublin and we had a barbecue and a soccer tournament, which just shows the close links between all the different regional offices in the country, and I think it's been great to get to know people from different offices.
I was often asked what you look for in a person, and I think I look for three things: attitude, attitude, attitude. And once you've got a good positive attitude, you can get through an awful lot of things.
Probably the biggest part that we're looking for is an ability to communicate and an ability to instill confidence. So it requires a fair element of personality, which is not what you would normally traditionally associate with accountants.
We look to do the right thing, we look to be thought leaders in our marketplace. So we want people who will incorporate that into what they want from a career themselves.
Well, when I'm interviewing a graduate, I'm looking for someone who's really got some drive and ambition, who wants to make the most out of their 3.5 years and isn't just looking to get letters after their name, and that they have a plan for what they want to do, not just in their time as a trainee accountant, but what they're looking for afterwards.
We are looking for graduates who are different, who are passionate, who have drive and have a will to succeed. The great thing about Grant Thornton is it's a meritocracy. If you are good, you will rise to the top here. In our academy, we have a statement on our wall which says we aim to provide an environment where champions are inevitable. So it's our aim to fulfill our side of that promise, and we're looking for driven graduates to fulfill their side of that promise, and together I think champions are inevitable.